In this tip, we will be looking at VLOOKUPs. You will need to be reasonably comfortable and have a good knowledge of Excel to use this. VLOOKUPs are used for comparing two sets of data. There must be a unique reference that is shown on both tables. First, we need to open up both tables and find the unique data. In the example below, this would be the reference column. Each reference is unique to each individual client. I also want to bring across the data from the quantity column. If you are using a VLOOKUP to bring data across from one table to another, you need to make sure that your unique reference is to the left of the data you wish to bring back. In the example below, we would not be able to pick up the location, but we can pick up the quantity. In table 1, this is the table where we will be adding the formula and we'll be bringing the new data into. Add or insert a new column and then give the column a name. Select the first cell under the new heading. Go to the Formulas tab at the top and then click on Lookup and Reference, then scroll down and select VLOOKUP. In the pop-up box, click on the icon at the end of Lookup Value. A mini function box will appear. We need to indicate what we want the formula to look up in table 1, which is our unique identifier. We can do this by selecting cell. In this example, that will be cell F2. Once you've selected that, you will see it appear in the small function box. Now press enter. This returns you to the original pop-up box with the relevant cell selected. On the right-hand side of this box, you can see what data is going to be picked up. This is a really good way to double check that you are picking up the right information. Click the icon at the end of the table array box. Again, a new mini function box will appear. Go to table 2 and select the first cell of data that will match the lookup value. In the example below, this is the reference in cell F2. Select any other information you want to pick up and then down to the end of your table. To fix the table so it doesn't move when we copy the formula to other cells later on, press F4. You can see this has worked because the dollar signs appear either side of the reference letter. Once you've done that, press the return key to return to the main box. Again, you can see what data is going to be picked up on the right-hand side. In the column index number section, we need to indicate which column has the information we want to bring across. The lookup will only recognise the columns we selected earlier. So column F becomes 1, column G 2, etc. In this example, we want to bring across the information in column I, which becomes 4. Type 4 in the column index number box. In the range lookup, type 0. If there is a match but there's no data to bring back, then we will just have a 0 as the result. If there is no match, it will say NA. Click OK to finish. This will take you back to the spreadsheet and the results will appear in the cell. The completed formula can be seen by looking in the formula bar above the table. You can type the formula in, but using the wizard is going to be the easiest way to do it. Copy or drag the formula down. This will autofill the VLOOKUP. The F4 we pressed earlier will ensure that every cell in column G is looking at the same range of data. Once you're happy with your data, you can copy and paste it as special and then as values. But please don't do this if you want the table to auto-update.